I'm Alan Kenny, coming to you from San Diego at REIT World 2012, NAREIT's annual convention. Joining me is Jeff Theiler, analyst with Green Street Advisors, to discuss the healthcare REIT sector. Jeff, the big story in the sector has been consolidation. What's driving that?
Well, look, I think with consolidation, it's the result of healthcare REITs with incredibly low costs of capital meeting an industry that's incredibly fragmented. So following the recession, what you saw was investors gave healthcare REITs a bit of a safety premium because they were perceived as defensive and less likely to be tied to the general economy. The healthcare REITs, took that safety premium and lowered cost of capital and went out and started acquiring properties. And they did it so effectively that now investors give them a bit of a growth premium too for their external growth story. So that lowers their cost of capital even more. So with those factors, they've really been the low cost of capital player in the space, hard to compete against them. And I expect that this consolidation story that they've started will kind of continue.
So what's going to be driving it going forward? Do you really think that there's momentum behind this looking ahead into 2013?
I do. I'm hard pressed to think that it's going to continue at the same torrid pace that we've seen. I mean, it's been about $40 billion over the last 3 years. Hard to keep that kind of pace up. I do expect it to continue in the future. It may be slightly different property types too. So far it's been senior housing and skilled nursing. I could see a scenario where maybe they start to look at hospitals as healthcare systems, try to adapt to the challenges of Obamacare. That might be a few more years down the road, but that could be a direction it goes in. So over the over the next year or so, I think I see continued consolidation, maybe not at the same pace, but still moving in that direction.
Like you mentioned, there are a lot of different kinds of property types in the healthcare sector. Medical office, hospitals. Are any of these in your mind really underbuilt in this market? Yeah,
I think you could make an argument that a lot of them are, right? You've got a retiring population. The baby boomers are turning 65. There's, as the decade rolls on, more and more are going to be retiring, needing places to go and be taken care of. Yet skilled nursing beds have decreased by a couple % over the past 6 years. So you can make a real argument that skilled nursing needs more inventory, more supply. I think you can make that same argument for medical office buildings. Under Obamacare, you've got 30 to 35 more million people in the system. They're going to need places to see their doctors. You could argue that there need to be more medical office buildings. I think that the next wave of supply, though, in my mind, is probably going to come in the senior housing sector. And that's purely a result of kind of the outsized NOI growth and operating fundamentals that they've been putting forth. Typically in real estate, when you see outsized performance, the developers aren't far behind. So that's my guess where it'll show up next.
Lots going on. Appreciate your time there, Jeff.
Thank you.
And for more on this and other REIT news and analysis, be sure to check out REIT.com.